The time is 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, January 24th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel News Report on this Thursday afternoon, January 24th, 2019. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins, 12 noon, and we have a temperature of 57 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel News Report on this Thursday is President Trump is trapped by Pelosi fears of hell. Wilbur Ross says furloughed federal workers should take out loans. First responders dispatched to disasters overseeing Covington Catholic High School over suspicious package reports. Regional powers recognize Maduro appointed as interim president. Residents' businesses feeling impact of natural gas issue in Newport, Rhode Island. Jamie Kloss received $25,000 reward after freeing herself. July visits frustrate Trump underscore the unique role he plays for the president. Biden's paid speech appeared the Julian Midwest battleground. Crazy cyclist flips on an Uber driver, jumps out of the car. Kim Jong-un's upbeat on denuclearization after receiving a letter from Trump. Scotland's former First Minister Alex Salmond arrested. Voters in one English town warned London do not betray a Brexit. Walmart to hire 900 truck drivers, raised its salary almost $90,000. Kazan resigns from top job at Renault. Southwest Airlines announces as much as $50 million lost from government shutdown. Application for U.S. unemployment aid followed a 49-year low. SpaceX star for damage and 9 wins. Amateur astronomers spot meteorite impact during lunar eclipse. China clothes 5 gene-edited monkeys for human disease research. Supermoon to light up sky just 30 days after lunar eclipse dazzles billions. King County man contracted measles from Southwest Washington outbreak. Does gum disease play a key role in Alzheimer's? Want to try keto? Does a blood test could predict Alzheimer's before symptoms begin. Look at the stocks now. Down 70.30 points to 24, 505.32. SP 5 up 4.27 to 26.42 for 97. The Nasdaq up 53.22 at 70.68.99. Australian officials last week found scores of feral horses dead in a dried-up waterhole in the central region of the country. EU court orders Italy to pay Ahmedabad damages. South Korea discloses image of low-altitude Japanese flight. Russia, Russia, and China defend Venezuela President Nicolas Maduro Thursday to shock controversy U.S. declaration that he no longer leads the South American nation. The man accused of killing 5 in a shooting in the Florida bank was a former prison worker describing an ex-girlfriend as someone who always hateful. Chicago schools fire 6, suspend dozens over sexual misconduct report. Aviation unions and airline safety deteriorated by the day a shutdown goes. Stoughton woman 23 charged with hidden pedestrian fleeing the scene and victims have serious injuries are expected to survive. Marshfield utility pole was blown down in Marshfield amid a high wind warning of the South Shore. The pole blown down on Cottage Hill lane about 10:25. According to police, said no one was hurt. Checking out the outage report. National Grid 2,255 customers in the dark. $1,568 of them in the Plymouth County area. The most concentrated 997 people in the dark in East Bridgewater. And that's Eversource 1,002 customers in the dark. Peter Joe News Talk 1204 on this Thursday afternoon. It's time now for a Peter Channel Sports Report. Pittsburgh could return a secure spot in National Open Final. NFL rumors Brian Sider Terry Bridgewater over handshake with a winner. Further said at ready to retire, and he's right now more and more he's thinking about retiring. According to steps away from driving duties but remain involved in NHRA. Peter Channel News Talk 1204 on this Thursday afternoon. Time now for Peter Channel Traffic Transit Check. On the MBTA Kingston train 060 1008 inbound as a part of Plymouth now wiping in air scheduled with the stop station. '95 both ends back downtown Boston 146 both ends back run. 99, Lincoln stretch, and 99, not bad side. The little swire, Route 128 outed. Captain 128, not bad side. So between Braintree split on Route 20 and off 7th Expressway, step by side, also at Braintree split. 7th Expressway, step by side, also around the Dorchester stretch, tonight, eastbound south, so after Route 190 in Worcester, 91, southbound south, so north Massachusetts, Merritt Parkway, west, Route 9, westbound south, so the Middletown, Connecticut, Merritt Parkway, westbound south, also Fairfield, Connecticut, 95, southbound south, also Bridgeport, Stepford, Connecticut stretch, Route 101, westbound south, so after the Everett Turnpike in Massachusetts, 83, southbound south, also at Lincoln, New Hampshire, and Interstate 879, and the southbound south, also at U.S. Canadian State, New York, and Vermont, out of 15, north bad side, so South Quebec, and Montreal, 95, north bad side, so between Lincoln and Milwaukee Bay. Peter Childress, 1206. It's time now for weather report. And in Calder Ray Reed, January 24th, but it looks like a spring storm, then a winter storm, as we're seeing rain and wind and warmth. Rain coming over the bunch of Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and New York State, and New Jersey, and some heavy bed rain showers on the line from Middletown, New York, all the way down around Ryan, New York, from Middletown, Connecticut, and rated heavily around Queens, New York, and then around JFK Airport in New York City, and around West Long Island, New York State. It's in the upper 40s of 50s in much of southern New England. Flash flood watch continues for parts of the Northern Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and including the following areas in Northern Connecticut, Hartford, Charlton, Wyndham, in Massachusetts, Barnstable, Bristol, Essex, Franklin, Hampton, Hampshire, Middlesex, Norfolk, Plymouth, Suffolk, and Worcester, and Rhode Island, Bristol, Kent, Newport, Providence, and Washington. But late tonight, rain moving in the south of New England will be heavy at times today. By the time the rain tapers off by early this evening, 1 to 2 inches of rain anticipated, now locally higher amounts possible. Heavy rain combined with snowmelt and a frozen groundwater was out of that. Potential areas that significant urban street flooding, and there are additional some small river and stream flooding is also possible. And wind advisory, south winds about 20 to 30 miles an hour, gusts up to 55 miles an hour, and strong winds late this morning and in the afternoon impact. Strong winds may blow down limbs, trees, and power lines. The scattered power outages are expected at Northern Ireland, ports of the interior southeast Massachusetts, as well as northeast Massachusetts. This also includes the cities and towns of Framingham, Lowell, Lawrence, Gloucester, Foxborough, Norwood, Cambridge, Boston, Quincy, Taunton, Foster, Smithfield, Providence, Coventry, West Greenwich, East Greenwich, Warwick, and West Warwick. Okay, forecast goes like this. Rain with thunderstorms possible after 3 p.m. this afternoon. Thunderstorms with heavy rainfall. Petrograd before 3 p.m. 57 degrees. Saltwater 18 miles gust out 50 miles an hour. Chest pressure 1%. New wind about 1 and 2 inches possible for tonight. Just rain before 7 p.m. Mostly clouds during early evening. The weather including low at 24 degrees. West wind 6 and 9 miles gust out 26 miles an hour. Chest pressure 30%. New response wind less than 7 inches possible for Friday sunny. Mostly crisp at 37 low at 17 degrees. West wind about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Saturday. Most sunny skies about 30 common coming southwest wind 6 miles an hour afternoon for Saturday night. A slight chance of snow showers before 1 a.m. Then a slight chance of snow showers after 2 a.m. Mostly clouds about 90 degrees. Thunder wind chance of 27 for Sunday. Part the mostly clouds about 41 about 25 degrees. Common coming southwest wind 5 to 8 miles in the morning for Monday. Mostly clouds about 35 degrees. West about 5 to 8 miles an hour for Monday night. A chance of snow after 2 a.m. Partly clouds about 22 degrees. Live wind chance rate is 30%. Tuesday, just rain still mostly clouds about 42 about 23 degrees. East about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Chance rate is 50%, and for Wednesday at Chester Snow, part about 37 degrees, most about 7 to 9 miles an hour, chest rate 30%. Right now, Norton, it's 55 degrees and howling rain and wind. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Noon News Report on this Thursday afternoon, January 24th, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good afternoon, goodbye day, to hope you have a wonderful day.